You don't have a dad joke for me. All right. You ready?
Well, I mean, I have tons of dad jokes. I don't know if I have like a shock dad joke. So
I don't either. I was reading them. They all kind of sucked.
yeah, it doesn't mean there's not. I feel like there's not. I'll be all ready for Shock Week. When Shock Week comes, I'll be dialed in.
All right, hack stab slash. Welcome back to Justin's
All right.
pick to kick us off for this Shark Week, and
Let's
he chose
go.
Ouija Shark 2.
Yes.
Justin,
What is up,
I
Sean?
I honestly can't believe there's a sequel and you're gonna make us watch it. Hopefully, there's a bigger budget, and I guess there's an alligator, judging by the picture in the background. So I'm kind of hoping that maybe we get like a Godzilla versus Mothra type battle. I mean, it can't be any worse than the first movie, right?
Right? Well,
Right?
that's kind of
Right?
why. Look, I
Right?
picked the same thing because I mean, we had to watch Ouija Shark, and we have 7 Shark movies to pick. So I'm like, you know what? There's a sequel. I kind of thought the same thing. It's got to be like a probably bigger budget or something. If we already suffered through the first one, let's go back for seconds. You know what I'm saying? Like, it can't be any
No, no, never,
worse.
Justin. If
It
someone makes you eat a pile
can't.
of dog shit, you don't go,
Uh,
oh, it wasn't that bad. I guess I can go back for seconds.
well, all right. Well, speaking of that, let's just dive right into this choppy water.
There's no choppy
Here
water at
we
all in
go.
this movie. I don't think we see an ocean once.
This is a lot to process because right away we have an intro, and this basically we hear the dad Anthony talking, and I'm like, oh, okay, so this is gonna be from his point of view, I guess, because he recaps the whole entire first movie for you. So you know what? If you missed the first one, guess what? You can just watch the second one, and you get like a 2 minute
Yeah,
recap.
you get a full recap. They don't. I don't. I
And
don't think they show anyone from the first movie but him.
yeah, no, that's what is like so funny in that. And he's basically just says like what feels like an eternity. It's actually just been a few months. So this is taken up. So this is a few months later after Ouija Shark.
Now, hold
And
on, real quick.
yeah,
He's stuck in the bowels of hell, right?
yes.
I'm pretty sure when I had my captions on, it read it as the bowels, like a bowel movement.
That's that's shitty. But let's get to this. So anyway, like he says, he is stuck in hell. He basically says Jill's been missing. So this has gone quite bad for him. And we see, I do like how they're showing this all through the crystal ball. Like we have a whole recap thrown through the crystal ball. And then all of a sudden we get title cards, which I did not know. This says Ouija Shark versus Tarot Gator. I wrote, excuse me, what? Let's go. I did not know that there was a tarot
I I
gator in
did
this.
I didn't know this thing had a name until almost the end of the movie.
Oh,
I
after
got
seeing the
so
title card,
excited when it had a name.
I was so excited, and then, like I said, I forgot. And then, my God, you get 5 minutes of just like the opening credits and stuff. I like forgot that I was watching a movie. Like, what is even happening here? And
So
then,
I know it's to like fill up time,
yeah,
but when it shows you that shark medallion towards the end of the opening credits,
Hmm.
didn't that kind of remind you of the medallion from like the 90s Mortal Kombat movies?
Oh my God, yes, oh yes, it does, it did. That is awesome. And we saw that at a graveyard right away. We see his wife or ex-wife, whatever she
That's
is,
not a wife. That she's not human. I don't
and
know if it might have been just the sound quality on my TV, but she sounded like a droid from the Star Wars movies.
what do you mean, Sean? Why does she sound like a droid?
Anthony, come with me or in me if you want to live.
The acting on this ex-wife is some of the worst I've ever seen in movie history. It is unbelievable. And
My next note is the acting between the psychic and Anthony's wife is so bad.
it is unbelievable because she leaves the graveyard and you kind of hear like Anthony still talking from like the grave and how they'll be reunited. And she goes to the medium. So here we go. She goes to the medium, and my God, this scene just has to be watched to believe because, like you said, the acting is unbelievable. You hear like Anthony is stuck in hell, and the medium's like, "I am so sorry that your husband died in this place." And she's like, "It's okay, it happens." And I'm pretty
Yeah.
sure the medium even says, "Mama always told me there'd be days like this." Like, what in the well, what kind of dialogue is even happening in this movie? But guess what? We see Anthony. They tap into this, and we see him, and he is. I can't believe I'm saying this sentence. He is in hell having a fireball fight with a gang of gorillas wearing sunglasses with bananas.
Bro,
Like, just pause.
why is he dressed like Anakin from Star Wars before he turns full Darth Vader? And why does it look like these gorillas are trying to hump his legs?
I
When
have
he
so
when
many.
he says something about like a pulse blast, I was like, is he talking about his mystical powers or is he talking about the gorillas with banana costumes trying to dry hump the hell out of his legs?
Yeah, because
Because
after, like,
because
I'm
each
glad
one
you.
of those sentences has some form of pulsating in them.
No, unbelievable. And like you said, after they're shooting fireballs, there's a million gorillas. All these gorillas overpower, but luckily he pulse blasts them. And oh, you think that's the weirdest thing that happened? No, he starts speaking telepathically to a gorilla that says he was sent to kill him. And he's like, "Who sent you? I must know. Please tell me more."
The great
And
Caldora sent me.
yeah, I'm absolutely speechless. So, like I said, Caldera's
Now,
there.
I want to know because I know you've seen this movie.
Hmm.
These gorillas, who would win in a knife fight in prison, no rules? These gorillas or the flying monkeys from the Wizard of Oz?
Dude, those things scared me when I was a kid. I don't know. Them flying ones were really scary. Like, oh, I was talking about that at work the other day, how scary it was. And people were making fun of me. They're like, aren't you a horror movie person? I'm like, those monkeys are scary. Like, for love of God. And anyway, so we see the wife and the medium see that he's in the fifth circle of hell. It's eternal conflict. And they're like, I think he's going after the shark. We need a necromancer. How do we find one? There's only a few left in the whole entire world. But guess what? Luckily, it's the medium's mom. But she's kind of a bitch that lives in an enchanted forest and she's really, really mean. Okay, that's fine. And now we see back in hell. And we see one of the bikini girls, which I think is maybe like from part one I'm writing. She is chased by the Ouija shark and she is eaten. And then we see the other girl, and she actually, her lines, I'm pretty sure she says, OMG, it ate whatever. Well,
Betty.
she
I think her
was,
name was Betty. Yeah, Betty.
yeah, oh, OMG, it ate Betty. Well, she was mean too. And then guess what? It eats that girl too. And then
Dude,
you know what
holy
happens?
shit, Justin. A fucking musical is about to break out. Right before this scene, I'm glad you covered that part because I was like, I'm not gonna lie, I zoned out when Crescenda and Ileana started talking again to come up with a game plan. I started looking at Facebook reels and I got really interested in the real life Rocket League. And then the musical kicked in and I started giggling and I was like, oh my God, I fucking love this Bikini Girl sing along with Caldora. I'm dying right now. This kind of reminds me of like the Heat Miser song from those Christmas movies.
Oh,
I'm
yeah.
Mr. Green Christmas. I'm Mr. Sun. Right, Justin? Come on, sing it with
Oh,
me. I'm Mr.
Mr.
Heat,
Creep,
Mr. I'm
Mr. I don't know the
Mr.
words.
101. All right. So we go back and he starts playing pick a card, any card in the next set of scenes after this musical gets done. Anthony is playing pick a card, any card with Death. Death looks like he's been doing massive amounts of whippets at an orgy concert while they play Blue Monday on repeat. How does it feel to treat me like you do?
Bro,
Right? Come on, sing it, sing it. This is
I'm so,
this is the best part of the movie
that
when you
sentence.
summon a Ouija shark, an afterlife gator I give to you.
Why
Right,
are we talking about orgy and Blue Monday? Oh my God, what just happened? I'm like crying under these glasses.
dude.
Oh,
And then after he has this god awful interaction with Death, who still looks just I can't he looks like a teenager who's had way too much to drink and it doesn't know what to do with his life now. But after that whole
he looked like the
interaction
Grim
happens,
Reaper from Bill and Ted.
yeah, well, I mean, that Grim Reaper is way better. At least he could carry a tune because I can't.
Yeah, good point.
We see the mom is now out venturing in the woods looking for answers in a fucking treehouse. I'm just saying, Justin, I'm pretty sure you're heavily pissed off at this time as someone who enjoys hiking on a daily basis because this mom looks like she's dressed for a country club, not a medium off-roading psychic adventure to knock off Rocky Balboa music. Like,
Right?
I don't know what's going on in this music, but I thought for damn sure when she was like power walking, trying to
Hmm.
catch up to the medium's mom. You heard that music, right?
I
Because
did.
I was waiting for Eye of the Tiger Shark to kick in at any second.
The pacing of this movie is all over the place. They have no like I don't understand what's going on with the soundtrack. Like what is even happening in any scene in this movie?
These two ladies wind up sitting on tree stumps in like the middle of a field, and she's like, "All right, use your third eye chakra," and she's like, "We're gonna, do some weird, crazy stuff and get some answers." And apparently, she does get answers for what she's looking for by using her third eye. What these answers are, I have no idea because they're not telling us anything. I didn't even know what question she asked. Did you?
I don't. Yeah, the dialogue. No, some of the dialogue in this, like you said, it is tough to try to follow. It is.
And
Oh,
we're back in hell now, and we're back with Anthony, who's hunting Darth Keeney, the Sith Lord of bikinis and sharks. And while he's doing this, the Ouija shark spots Anthony, and he shoots the most pathetic bitch ass fire baby ball at him that doesn't look like it could start a campfire if it's fucking soaked in gasoline. I am heavily disappointed on the effort this Ouija shark has given this movie.
yeah, that was for real. That's pathetic. This is part two. Like you're supposed to go bigger. Like what is happening here?
Dude, and it gets worse because I don't know if you heard what Anthony called this next spell that he uses to defend himself against
Uh,
the Ouija shark.
remind me.
He calls it the mirror of narcissist.
Oh my dear God.
And it looks like he's pointing at the shark like this while
Yeah, yeah.
trying to like jerk him off. It looked like he's giving jerk off gestures to the shark.
Dear God. This movie's a lot to handle.
And then like we jump back and forth a lot between Anthony and like the real world, I guess. I mean, none of this is real, obviously. But we're back to his wife though. And I wonder this was a legit question in my mind, so I had to write it down. I was like, I wonder if his wife knew that her husband was jerking off a narcissistic shark that she'd be trying so hard to save him from the depths of hell, or she'd just leave his cheating ass down there. Because let's be honest, you cannot cross species in a movie like this. That's just
No,
weird.
that's very weird.
I
I
know
know,
none of that
seriously.
really happens, but that's where my head is at right now, trying to stay engaged in this movie.
Hey, you got to find anything that will just try to keep the engagement going in this movie because, like I said, it is tough. Some of those conversations, same thing. I'm really usually good dialed in when these people just talk forever. That monotone at first is funny as hell. I love a bad
Yeah,
movie.
but
It
it's
is
so fucking
so
much.
funny. But then when it's this was a lot.
It's speaking of a lot. I'm starting to check back into this movie because I'm like, all right, I can have fun poking fun at this movie as long as they're doing like crazy shit like this. And then
Yes,
it goes
yes.
right back to Ileana and Cressanda. Cress,
I don't even
I
know. I didn't even know the
her
name, man.
name is spelled Cress Ida.
Didn't it? Yeah.
Cressida. I can't
I
say her
watched
name
it.
to save
I
my
watched it
life.
twice and didn't even know the name.
Their conversations right now do nothing but piss me off. And I am so glad that this conversation lasted what all of 8 fucking minutes. And then we go right back to see Anthony getting shot with laser eyes in the underworld. And I'm like, all right, I'm back into this because it's kind of goofy.
Yes, like give me the like I love bad movies, but just
I was
just
like,
make it fun.
my next note for this set of scenes is, oh my god, I'm secretly hoping they break out into a musical number right now because I feel like that could really save the movie. If they
Hmm
don't, I want Justin to tell me what happens next.
Dude, and also like my God, when Anthony finds him and they're having like the shock fight and everything, he electrocutes, he's shooting lasers out of his eyes,
The only
electrocuting
thing I can think
him.
about is, I know you won't understand this, but Darth Sidious, there's a point in one of the Star Wars movies where he's got Mace Windu and
Okay.
they're shooting lasers and he's like, ah, ah.
Oh my God. What was that? Star Wars
All I
Part
can think,
73? Was that
yeah, yeah.
73rd
That was
one?
it was 73 and a half
Yeah, I checked
because
out at the part
yeah,
57.
yeah,
It's just a
because the
lot of it
next
took a
one
lot of
was
time.
you don't go full 74.
But yeah, oh my God, this dude gets electrocuted out of lasers from the friggin' Caldera's eyes forever. Absolutely, and he's just like shaking on the ground, like Sean just said. And all of a sudden, so like he's dead, I think, but then he appears in the medium's room. I'm like, all right, wait, he's alive. Everyone, like Sean
What the
said, you're
fuck
going,
is he wearing?
yeah, what is he actually wearing?
What is
And
he wearing? Because he looks like he's one poor magic trick away from being all dressed up with a deck of cards and a dog dressed up like a white tiger shark doing basic ass magic tricks on the Vegas Strip.
absolute, and he explained, I love that they explain it. They're like, oh, there's an imbalance. The astral plane is down. And I wrote, I don't even know what the hell is happening right now. Like, what is even like? There's a
I
portal
didn't
left
even know they
open.
said that because I was waiting to figure out what he was wearing. Because at some point he goes, "Why would you put me in my pajamas?" And I
Yeah,
was like,
he's in
"No,
his
these
pajamas.
ain't pajamas. This is a basic ass Bollywood costume tryout."
I literally am like, did he die? Did they say? I don't even understand what is happening. But the shark finds the portal that is left open, and the shark takes it to the city. We see a random skate park with some badass punk rock skater chick, and I don't know
She's
whether
probably the
we
best part of the movie. I'm
yeah,
just,
for
putting
real.
it out there.
And the Ouija Shark is now on the loose. He is fireballing absolutely everyone. Why we see Caldera in like the clouds using a Ouija board, like
When,
literally
when,
holding the
when you do a
board.
promo for this
Yeah.
and he enters the city, can you just take that entire clip and just put it to Pitbull's Fireball? Do, 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 do.
Oh,
Fireball.
that is the best thing that is coming out of this podcast is that idea you just gave me for the promo because I'm absolutely gonna crush that. And while like I said, Anthony in his pajamas researching at the table while his wife is making cookies, the news is on. He's got the tarot cards, and he's like he's doing the tarot deck, and he's like, oh, of course, the Four of Swords, of
How does that?
course.
How
This
does
all
swords relate to a gator?
Yeah, and this all makes sense. I'll tell you, Sean. It relates because there's an animal attached to every single card. And
I
this
saw
one
it in
is
the
an
afterlife.
alligator. I saw it in hell. I just have to meditate for a moment. Like, if
Who?
anyone listening to this is wondering why I'm talking like this is how Anthony talks the whole entire movie. And
It's so bad. It's
the
so
house
bad,
starts shaking, and we're like, what is
dude.
happening?
Who meditates in front of a dishwasher? Do you think he set it to rinse cycle before he sat down?
I don't even know, man. Like, it's
He does. Let's not let the people forget. His baby blue Bollywood costume is now off. He did bring his BDSM outfit from hell with him. I don't know how he got it there because he didn't arrive with a suitcase. Maybe it's been in his closet the whole time.
maybe it's there.
Probably should have stayed there, bro. Just put on a t-shirt and let's get going.
Yeah, this is a wild change, just like the dodgeball outfits. Anyway, Tarrant Gator is now on the roof, where he literally goes up and tells him, he says, "Nice to meet you. You know what you have to do." And then we finally have a gator versus shark fight, and we have I just wrote fireballs
Can,
everywhere.
can
There's
we
a
not? Can we not skip over like the best comedic relief in this movie?
oh yeah, go for it. Yeah.
So when the
Uh,
shark first makes his entrance into the city, he shoots a fireball at like a Honda Fit and it
mhm.
blows it up. And we see a guy in the window. I think he's eating. He's got something in his hands, and he's like, "Oh, that looks like my ex's car." And then once this battle first starts to come down, they blow up an apartment building, right?
Yeah.
And this man is now eating potato chips, standing window side, and he goes, "Huh, that looks like my ex's place."
Uh, Amazing.
I love this
Yeah,
guy.
like how do you even write that into the movie? Like that's so wild that this guy's just like watching from there. And there is electricity being shot, fireballs. They start wrestling like WWE style. We get a random cameo from like the Trauma crew also is running in there. So shout out the Trauma crew. And this goes on for a while. Like I just wrote, okay, like I
There is
love
so much. I didn't even know how to take notes on this.
no, that's what I wrote. So I'm like, there's like 5 minutes just of a battle. And then I wrote, oh shit, like the medium's mom is finally here. And they all end up attacking, like Caldera's there. They all start attacking Caldera together. Caldera looks like he goes back into the portal. The shark and the gator end up like disappearing.
The shark and
Also,
the gator look like they're going into the back room for like a really good time.
yeah, like I had no clue. Like I said, the note, I was just like, what is happening? And all of a sudden, like,
I was like, the shark and the gator look like they're falling in love with each other. This threesome now becomes a foursome, and the title of the movie is no longer Ouija Shark, it's Orgy Shark.
and can I just say, like, after that, like, when Anthony says bye to the Gator, he literally is like, later, Gator. And
Oh my
now the
god.
three of them, before they sign off, like you said, you get ridiculous like fantasy music going on. You got Anthony, the wife, and the medium girl, and they're like the three of them like all put their hands in, and they're like, "We are now the Terror Force." Like what the hell? And cue the Shark Attack music. We got Shark Attack music going on. And then we have an after credit scene where Anthony finds the board It looks like he reverses all the damage done by the
He looks
battle.
like he's doing something else to that board, and it might be something inappropriate, or he might be severely constipated.
Yeah, he clearly has some issues. But then we do have another post-credit scene where we see the skate rocker punk rock girl is now in hell. And then it's over. Sean, please talk first,
All right. I'm gonna give you my honest opinions, okay, Justin?
please.
All right. So honestly, I've seen better acting in a late night porno. This has to be intentionally bad, right? I mean, there's no way someone made this and was like, let me release this to the masses and think it was a good idea or a good movie. I enjoyed this one a smidge more than the first movie, mainly because of the musical number and how it caught me off guard. But I still never want to watch another Ouija Shark again in my life. I'm rating this. You ready, Justin?
Let's go.
I'm rating this a get fucked Justin out of 10. I just wasted 82 minutes of my life watching this, and I will never get those minutes back.
Oh wow. Uh, yeah, I
How
mean, how do
close are we on the score?
I wrote, wow, yeah, that was something. So I love bad horror movies. I think we both are pretty good at Korean. I mean, I love them so much. But the singing scene is like my favorite thing that's like ever happened. But some of the like, and I get it, it's a terrible movie, right? And I even love like the monotone acting is hilarious at first. But like you said earlier, there are some scenes that just go on way too long. That just you just get checked out. And I know it's tough being like critical of what we call. I just wanted to love it so bad because, but I give this movie a 3.9 just because I enjoyed some of it.
A three. That's very, very high.
This is very high.
Are
That's what I
you
mean.
high?
Like, I know, but I love bad
You
horror
had
movie.
to
And
watch this twice. There's something going on with you.
well, let me see. If they didn't have the gorilla scene and the singing scene, this movie is a one. It's an absolute
Yeah.
one.
If you
Those
if
two
you eliminate
scenes.
the gorillas, the singing, the guy getting popcorn towards the end of the movie in his window, and starting to maniacally laugh after they kill his ex girlfriend, like on top of destroying her apartment
All that
building
up.
and
This
her
movie might
car.
not even be a one.
Yeah, you're not even crossing the one threshold. I think the only reason why you go from like a 3.8 to a 3.9 is because the closing line in this movie is "We are the Terran Force."
That's what I mean. Like that was so good in the later Gator. Like you know what, everyone, 3.9 is very generous. So please don't even you're like, oh, that's not no, this is bad. Fun fact, Sean. Take us away with all the fun facts you
I have
collected.
one fun fact for this.
What do you got?
The movie ended. That is it.
I so the only fun fact I have is that this was written and directed by John McGlure. I probably said that name wrong. No disrespect
McClure.
to him,
Yeah.
because he is also the star Anthony. Did you check out this guy's IMDb? This
If
guy
there's
is
another
an
Ouija shark and you pick it, I'm quitting the show.
no, there isn't. So this dude is the man of terrible horror movies. Dude, he has, I swear to God, like 100 credits. Like
Yeah.
every single stupid Shaq movie that's ever existed, or like the dumbest sounding movies, this guy is in it. So this guy clearly has an amazing passion for just like really, really dumb horror movies. And I love that so much. So
Again, dude, like we said on the first one, like we had fun shitting on this movie.
yes,
It's just so bad it's bad movie.
yeah,
But like clearly it does take talent to put something like this together. Like even just like his posters and the thumbnails, like look behind Justin, dude. That's a
yeah,
fucking sick movie poster. The first
yeah,
Ouija Shark I picked because that is a sick movie poster. Like
yeah,
the idea and the premises are there, but it looks like this man just says fuck it, let's have some fun, and just does what he wants. All the credit
yeah.
to you, man. Like I'm
So
I'm cool with it, but
I just want
like
to
I
shout out
just
that
want
guy.
people to realize like when we shit on a movie, we're doing it with good intentions and having
Yeah.
fun. We're not doing it to be like maniacal and mean. This is our way of having fun with a bad movie.
Yeah, exactly. Well explained. Because I mean, we picked a movie called Ouija Shark too. So shout out John. I can't even wait eventually to watch another terrible movie that he made. I'm
There's
very
also another
excited.
guy that was in the credits. I'm just gonna throw this out there. His last name is Macaulay. My last name is Macaulay. Learn how to spell your name, brother.
Oh shit. All
I'm
right.
just kidding. Because you
And
spell there's like just like my first name being Sean, there's like 8 different ways to fucking spell it.
yeah, my kids still don't understand how your name's like that. Like Hunter thinks it's Scene. He goes,
Yeah.
why does it say Scene Macaulay?
You
But
make sure you let him know that my lunch lady in the 7th grade called me Scene, and she told me that was a very particular name and I didn't correct her for the entire year because she was like the nicest person I've ever met in my life.
He just went
And
with it.
I
So
felt bad if I was like, my name's Sean. I didn't want to like
that
break her heart. So I was just like, yep, I'll roll with it.
all right. Well, before me and Scene check out over here, so I got the last fun fact. It was filmed in Ontario, Canada. That's all I get. Stay tuned because guess what? We're doing Shark Week all week long. We might even re-release some of ours from last year. We might even do 14 days straight of Shark podcast. So
So much shark.
check us out tomorrow because we're dropping a podcast every single day.
Later.
Peace.